Hello family, welcome and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great. In today's video, as the title of the video says, I'm going to share with you how to make brown pilau using tropical heat pilau masala. Step-by-step tutorial for beginners. I'm going to be serving this with some coconut fish. If you just found my channel today, kindly make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss my new uploads and so you can support me to create more videos like this. Check out the playlists on my channel. I know you're going to love lots and lots of videos in there. Let's get straight to today's video. I'm going to start today's video by preparing some vegetables. I have 2 medium-sized onions here. I'm going to quickly chop them. I already removed the peels and then I washed them. You can use white onion if you have that at home. And then I'm going to go ahead and set my onions aside. So moving on, I'm going to go ahead and prepare some garlic and ginger. I actually already peeled my ginger over here, and then I also prepared 2 cloves of garlic. Actually, there are 3 cloves of garlic. So first thing I'm going to do is to chop them into tiny pieces. Like I've said in my other videos, I love my ginger and garlic crushed rather than finely chopped. I feel like that doesn't really work for me. I'm also going to chop the garlic. So for this part, you can use ginger and garlic paste if you have that at home. I have my usual tool right here. I'll add the ginger together with the garlic in. So moving on, I'm going to go ahead and fire up my stove, and then I'm going to add my pot. So right here I have my pilau masala. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons in. Let me reduce my heat first. I've realized that my pilau masala is a little less, and that is what I have. So I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of my beef masala in. It will just work just fine. So the reason why I added the pilau masala straight on the pot like that first is to wake up my spices. So you have to do this part of the video. You can use a pan and then you're going to transfer it to your pot. And then I'm just going to mix this together as shown in the video. So I'm going to be very honest with you here, you guys. Tropical pilau masala doesn't turn pilau brown. Yeah. So this part is very important. Really, it's very important because you're going to make your pilau masala brown. Yeah. So the usual pilau masala, tropical pilau masala that you're going to find in regular shops is not going to turn your pilau brown. So here's the trick. Make sure you wake up and burn your pilau masala. Make it a little dark brown. Yeah. So here is the trick. You have to do this step or it's going to be a mess. I'm trying to mix it up to mix the masalas together as shown in the video. There is a very big difference here. You see this? You see how it looks? It's now a little dark, and that is what I really want. So from here, I'm now going to add in my oil. Since I'm going to be cooking 2 cups of rice, I'm going to add in 1 cup of oil. So let me measure that really quick, and then get back to this. I used this cup to measure my rice. As you can see, the oil is not so full. It's 1 cup but not so full. Don't measure a whole full cup. If you are going to be like cooking 3 cups of rice, measure 1 cup and a quarter. Yeah, that will be fine. And you're going to have to make sure that you use the same cup you use to measure your rice, to measure your oil. Okay, so I hope you got that part. I'm going to go ahead and add my oil into my masala. Oh, sorry. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix this so my oil can absorb the masala. So the reason why you have to add at least a cup of oil here, the oil is going to play a very important part in this pilau recipe. It will make the rice kuchambuka. Yeah, it will make the rice separate or something like that. The rice will turn out one by one. So that's the main reason. Actually, itafanya wali wako uchambuke. I think that's the right word for it. I hope you understand that. And then I'll just let the oil cook for a little bit, yeah, before I add my onions in. Let me try to show you guys how this oil looks. You see this? As you can see, the oil is dark. Yeah, but because I burnt my pilau masala, I'm now going to go ahead and go in with my onions. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of my crushed ginger and garlic paste. Like I said before, you can use ginger and garlic paste if you have that at home. But for me, I love to crush them together like this, although some people prefer to blend it. So do it your way. I'll mix this together, and then I'm going to fry my onions until they're translucent. They're a little golden brown. Yeah. So when I'm waiting for my onions, I'm going to go ahead and add my paprika. When I make my pilau, I usually use paprika. It plays a role for the tomato paste part. So for the paprika, you actually need to just add it right here together with the spices. I'm going to go ahead and add at least 2 tablespoons in, and then I'll just mix it up. So this is going to turn your oil a little reddish. This combination is going to be very important in turning your pilau to brown. And most importantly, make sure, I'm repeating again, you wake up your pilau masala if you're using tropical heat pilau masala. I'm also going to add some black pepper in. I'll just add a 1/4 tablespoon because the pilau masala already has black pepper. And then I'm going to go in with my cayenne pepper. And yes, my heat is on low when I'm adding the spices. So you can replace the cayenne with chili flakes. I'm going to mix this together well as shown in the video. And this is how this looks up close. You see that? Okay, I feel like my onions are now ready. I'm now going to go in with my rice. This is the rice. I'm going to be using this basmati rice. I've tried it when I'm cooking vegetable rice or just plain rice like that. It's very good. It turns out one by one. So check out any rice that you love. Yenye inachambuka. Yeah. If you're buying a rice, just try to buy a good one. I actually already did a pilau recipe. Check it out on my channel. And I used pishori rice in my previous video and it turned out well as well. Okay, so the rice I already washed and then I drained the water. Make sure you drain all the water in your rice. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and add my rice in. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix this. So you have to do this. Don't add the water first and then you add your rice. No, you are going to add your rice to your oil together with your vegetables. If you prefer adding hoho here, you can add hoho, kitungu and all that, whatever you want, but don't make it too much. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up well as shown in the video. Yeah, so this is also important to make sure that your rice absorbs your pilau masala and spices. So as you can see, this rice is already brown. Look at it. See that? So one more thing that you have to make sure you do is to use hot water. I have my jug here. I'm going to go ahead and boil some water. You have to boil your water until it's like boiled until it reaches the boiling point. You have to bring your water to a boil. I think that's the right word for it. Yeah. So you can't use cold water in your pilau. That's a no. I'm going to go ahead and now measure my water in. As you know, the amount of rice, you double your water. Your water quantity, that is 2 cups. So for 2 cups of rice equals 4 cups of water. And just make sure you set some water aside because you may need to adjust water. I'll mix it up. I'm now going to go ahead and add my salt. I'm going to mix it and then I'm going to go ahead and taste it to know if I need to adjust the salt. Since I'm using a gas stove for my pilau, I'm going to go ahead and use low heat. Make sure you use low heat for your pilau if you're using a gas stove. As you can see, that is looking dark. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited how this is going to turn out. So let me go ahead and just cover it up and let it simmer there really slowly. I'm going to go ahead and transfer it over here. And then I'm going to cover it up with a lid. And then I'll let it cook until my water is fully drained. So moving on, while my pilau is cooking over there, I'm going to go ahead and prepare other ingredients. I have my green onions here, 2 pieces, and then I have the leaves over here. You can use red pepper or yellow pepper. Yeah. I'm going to quickly rinse it up and then I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and chop it into tiny pieces. Use my hand to do this. Another thing that I'm going to prepare is 4 medium-sized tomatoes. I already washed them. I have one garlic clove here that I already peeled and washed. I'll just chop it up into tiny pieces as shown in the video, and then I'm going to go ahead and crush it as usual. I love my garlic crushed. I'm going to add it here. Just crush it up. You can adjust your garlic. It actually depends with how you want whatever you're making to be garlicky. I'm going to set my garlic over here close to my onions and peppers again. It's a quarter tablespoon. I have 2 pieces of coconut here. I'm going to go ahead and just chop them up. You can use coconut milk or crushed coconut from the supermarket or from your favorite store. For me, I'm going to go in with some fresh coconut here. This is actually a leftover that I used in my omena recipe a few weeks ago. Yeah. So after chopping it like this, I'm going to go ahead and just add it to my tool over here. So you guys, how do you call this thing? Is it a mortar and pestle? I don't know. I know it's a mortar and pestle in chemistry, but I don't know how you call this when you're using it to crush something you're using to cook. Oh, you guys, you tell me what this thing is called. This is how it looks. Actually, if you have a blender, you can chop this up and then add it to the blender and pop, it's done like that. I'm going to fry up my stove and then I'm going to add my pot over here. I love this pot, you guys. It's my favorite pot. I'll just add my onions and garlic. And then I'm going to add my oil. And then I'm going to fry my onions to golden brown. I'm now going to go ahead and add in my coconut. I want my oil to absorb the coconut. 1, 2, this is just 3 tablespoons of crushed coconut. I'm going to mix it up again. I'm now going to go ahead and add my green pepper in. I'll mix it up really quick again. I'm now going to go ahead and go in with my tomatoes. And then I'm going to add salt to taste. I'll mix it up again. So the salt is going to make my tomatoes soft and really quick. I'm going to go ahead and cover it up with the lid. Actually, my pilau is already ready. Yeah, I already turned off my stove. My water already drained. Let me check on my tomatoes now. I'm now going to go ahead and add my water in. I'm going to use my water here inside the jar, the leftover water that I boiled. I'm just going to adjust my water. And then one more thing that I'm going to do is to taste this. the time that I made my cabbage rolls, I didn't like taste the sauce and the salt was really low. Yeah, so today I'm not going to risk. I needed to adjust it a little bit. I have my pieces of fish here. You can eat this. You can eat your pilau with beef or anything that you want. You can eat it like that. Whatever you want to do with it, just do that. Provided it makes you happy, go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and cover this up and then I'm going to let my fish cook again. until most of my water is drained. Si mnajua kupika samaki. So while my fish is cooking, let me just go ahead and show you how my pilau rice is looking. So right over here, this is how this looks. So as you can see, my pilau is brown, and I just used regular tropical eat pilau masala. Yeah, the first time I used that without waking up my spices, the pilau just turned out white. So you have to make sure you do that part of the video. It's very, very, very important. After a while, my fish is now ready. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my stove. So here we go, you guys. I did drain my fish so much, and it looks really, really yummy. I can't wait to taste it. So let me go ahead and just serve this. I have my plate right here in the middle, and as usual I love to wipe my plate before I use it. I'm going to go ahead and wipe my plate, and then for my fish I'm going to serve it in a bowl. And the bottom part is like extra golden brown. I don't know if I didn't mix it thoroughly. I'm going to go ahead and just place this right over here. Put this over here. We are going to be doing a taste test of this. If you decide, you can add some avocado over here. I've seen lots of people do that, or some banana, ripe banana. I don't know how you eat pilau with ripe banana, but I'll test it one day. Okay, let's just give this a taste. The pilau is really, really good, you guys. The spices are awake. They're not sleeping. So it's a little hot, but not too hot. And the salt is just enough. Today I nailed it. And then over here, let me just go ahead and taste my fish. I'm eating again and talking at the same time. Oh, the fish is so good. I told you guys I couldn't wait to taste this. The fish is so good. Thank you so much for watching this particular video. Check out my other videos on my channel. Check out the playlist I made on my channel, and kindly make sure you subscribe to my channel to support me to create more videos like this. Thanks again for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.